Thanks for watching KLT. Please subscribe to this channel, like our videos, and check out the KLT merch store. The first planet is a glowing emergency. This planet shrinking much faster, yes, I am Mercury. In 2014, to launch the messenger proved it traveled 1,260 days to reach Mercury from your globe. Messenger took about 100,000 images by 2012, mapping 99% of its surface so you can see it well. These images were sent to scientists back to inspect to confirm what their can prove. Suspect. Causing rips and valleys to occur, looking like a raisin, I admit. To shrink heat must have escaped out of its cooling core. This heat must have escaped through its mantle being finds like a door. The first planet is a cooling emergency. This planet shrinking much faster, yes, I am Mercury. Shop our new store merch and get custom birthday videos with your favorite characters. LearningTube is creating personalized birthday videos. If you're interested in a personalized birthday video, please contact me at kidslearningtube@gmail.com. Kids Learning Tube. Jupiter and Saturn will come within 0.1 degrees of each other. Forming the first visible double planet in 100 years, real clutter. Winter solstice, December 21st in 2020. Look to the night sky to see this event. The joy it'll bring is plenty. Alignments between Jupiter and Saturn are pretty rare, only occurring around once in every 20 years. But this upcoming conjunction's exceptionally rare, only because of how close we planets will appear. It's said the last time this occurred was in medieval times. In the year of 1226 was the closest that we aligned. Alignments between these two planets happens once every 20 years. But this conjunction will be very rare because of how close we appear. We'll be aligning on the same day as the winter solstice. On December 21st, 2020, the whole world can witness this. If you live in the northern hemisphere, looking low in the southwestern sky, you can see it shining bright shortly after sunset with the naked eye. We'll appear extremely close for about a month ahead, but we won't make such a close approach again until the year 2400. Typically, Jupiter orbits the sun every 12 years. Saturn's orbit around the sun takes about 30 years. Every couple of decades, Jupiter left Saturn in flight. Be sure to watch the sky December 21st and 2020 at night. Jupiter and Saturn will come within 0.1 degrees of each other, forming the first visible double planet in 100 years. Real clutter. On the winter solstice, December 21st in 2020. Look to the night sky to see this event. The joy it'll bring is plenty. Jupiter and Saturn will come within 0.1 degrees of each other, forming the first visible double planet in 100 years. Real clutter. On the winter solstice, December 20th. started today for a safe viewing experience while learning commercial-free. We built this app just for you. We'll see you on the Kids Learning Tube app. Find all your favorite merch at kidslearningtubeshop.com. You can get t-shirts. You can get throw blankets and pillowcases. Any video subject you want from the Kids Learning Tube video collection. You can purchase your favorite music. You can get your favorite coloring sheet. Enjoy school even more with your new Kids Learning Tube backpack and tote bag. Hang your favorite Kids Learning Tube poster in your room. Go to kidslearningtubeshop.com and get your favorite merch today. Kids Learning Tube. These are 4 classic types of volcanoes. Let this knowledge flow while your mind is blown. These 4 classic types of volcanoes are named by the USGS Cinder Codes, composite shield volcanoes, and lava domes. I do confess, the simplest type of volcano is the cinder cone. Let's see how they form and how they grow. The cinder cone summit has a bowl-shaped crater atop its ascent, built from particles and blobs of lava ejected from its single vent. Cinder cones rarely get taller than 6 to 9 feet, and they have rocky slopes that are pretty steep. There are numerous cinder cones in North America's west and throughout other parts of the world in volcanic terrains. I do attest. Composite volcanoes are usually thousands of feet tall and may rise to 8,000 feet above their bases as they sprawl. Their snow-covered peaks are symmetrical cones that are steep-sided, composed of lava flows but flow in pyroclastic deposits. Mount St. Helens, Rainier, Mount Shasta, and Mount Hood are composites found on the west coast of the U.S. for good. Shield volcanoes are built almost entirely of fluid lava flows building gentle slopes. Now you see, lava pours in all directions from a central summit or group of vents, forming a domical shape that looks like this shield from these eruptive events. These shield volcanoes are much wider than they are tall. Mauna Loa of Hawaii is one of the most famous of them all. A lava dome is a circular mountain-shaped protrusion with highly viscous lava that accumulates around the vent on its run. Lava domes are typically thick and they are steep-sided, you see. Their diameter can range from a few meters to many kilometers, you'll agree. Lassen Volcanic National Park contains multiple lava domes. Northern California is where these lava domes do call home. These are 4 classic types of earth volcanoes. Let this knowledge flow while your mind is blown. Hey, this is the founder of KLT, Matthew. I'm very excited to announce we have our first book out now. It's a as WHL 0137-LS, also known as Arendelle. I do confess, I'm the earliest and mostest known star. We're placed in the previous farthest known star Icarus by far. Arendelle comes from token Silmarillion, the mariner who sails the sky, creating morning again and again. My beloved star shines bright in dark places when all other lights are apart. You'll see my light traces. My discovery was made with the Hubble Space Telescope. Due to gravitational lensing, my observations came when looking into the constellation of Cetus. The Hubble Space Telescope observing did not miss. My host galaxy WHL 0137-CV1 was nicknamed Sunrise Arc and spiraled as it spun. If you look from Earth, I'm approximately the distance of 28 million light years away. I'm a record holder you'll love. I'm almost twice as distant as a Icarus, old record holder, but now I am farthest and I'm much older. My star type is a hot blue star with a mass between 50 and 100 times that of the sun in your system. See, stars with such a high mass as mine do not live very long. Astronomers say star system that glows. I'm known as WHL 0137-LS, also known as Confess. I'm the early no star, replacing the previous farthest known star Icarus by far. Check out the new KLT Geography channel with new videos every Thanks for watching KLT. Please subscribe to this channel, like our videos, and check son needs glasses.
My parents.
Even your little brother will miss you.
Little brother. Family. It's okay if you don't want to go with us. Me? Yeah, I don't want to. Family. Wait, what? Flight departure, 14 o'clock. My parents at 6:30. Run! No, I don't think so. Me. Family is still family no matter how they've hurt you. No, I don't think so. Me. Cracked a slightly offensive joke. My dad. My grandpa. My grandma. My mother. Now you die. My parents. It's very rude to interrupt people when they're speaking. Also, my parents, whenever I'm trying to reason with them, shut. Six year old me hearing my parents make music in their bed late at night. Exist. The drunk uncle. Do you have a girlfriend?
Get off that game. There's nothing so sad. You're not gay, are you? No school.
Me. Family. Why aren't you dating? You're so cute. Me. Don't try to hype me up, please. Point of view, me waiting for my family to leave my room so I can deeply process my existence. When your mom and dad don't let you join their nightly wrestling match.
But you guys, I want to get down.
A family enjoying a good movie. A random Shrek scene kicks in. I mean, I would enjoy this, but it's kind of awkward now. Family back to school pick. First day of 2nd grade. First day of 5th grade. My 6,000th day of work. If I don't hold the sign too, I'm going to scream. Parents, you don't ever show interest in anything. Me shows interest in what I like. Parents, no, not that. My mom telling me she turned off the Wi-Fi so I can focus on my online classes. You realize what you've done, right? When I find out my family ate something good while I wasn't around. Oh man, I want a Panda Express too. My parents trying to figure out why I'm staring at the desktop wallpaper when they've entered the room. My parents. Now your mom and dad watch you open Christmas presents they swore they wouldn't buy you.
É uma...
Porque se não tem Brasileirão, domingo tem a final da Copa do Brasil. Ufa! Então é isso. Domingo às 3h20 tem Flamengo e Atlético Mineiro.
E a mãe?
Jogo de ida da final da Copa do Brasil.
Mamãe, então você vai fazer o que pra mim?
Vou fazer um peru. Você vai comer?
Vou.
Vai comer mesmo?
Sim.
Você acha que a torcida
Duvido eu comer e falar que tá bom?
Duvido. Quero só.
Child is having mental problems due to career and study pressure. Fish sleep. Child is enjoying something other than studying. Real crap. Dad, go ask your mom. Mom, go ask your dad. My parents when I'm alone. My parents when friends come around. Parents to their youngest child when their eldest child gives them a grandchild. I don't want to play with you. Parents, no dating boys. Daughter dates a girl. Parents. Family member, you want to tell us what's on your mind? Me. Not unless everyone gets real cool about a bunch of stuff really quick. Teenage girl. Nah, I just want to be loved. Parents. Aw, honey, we love you no matter what. Teenage girl. I hate you.
Se você não está jogando Fighter Merge, então por que não... Em Fighter Merge, o jogo gratuito onde você pode criar os guerreiros supremos. Ao fundir e combinar seus campeões, una seus lutadores para desbloquear novas habilidades, habilidades épicas e destrua seus inimigos com uma força imparável. É viciante, estrategize, funde e vença suas batalhas para se tornar o campeão supremo. Baixe Fighter Merge agora na App Store e Google Play. É gratuito para jogar e totalmente viciante.
Family, you're always in your room. Come spend time with us. Me. I took away my son's phone because he's depressed. I realized that I'm a bad parent. I give my son's phone back and he's still depressed. I ask him what's wrong and he talks to me about it. Time to transform into an actually good parent. Family member exists. Alabama uncles. Hey, we should send him to jail. My girlfriend. Just be yourself. That's who I fell in love with. Me. Her parents. So, except for playing video games, what else do you do? Me. I do a great impression of a hot dog. My family members, whenever they need help with technology, casually approach the child. Clearly, he has a PhD in IT or something. I don't know. He figures it out. He knows the stuff. My parents, your dad and I are going out of town for the weekend. My baby. Age 8. I'm starting to love piano. Happy mom and dad. Age 18. I want to study music. Disappointed mom and dad. Family. How come you never sit and socialize with us? Me. Sits with family. Me gets insulted by my entire family. Me. Goodbye everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy. When you're the middle child and invite your crush over for dinner. Big bro. Good evening, lady. Olá.
Beleza, amor?
emocionam são criadas.
Little bro. Yo, you want this D, bro? Family. The lessons will only get easier from this point on, so don't worry about it. The math from that point forward. But what is this? Oh my god! Mom, when I forget the defrost the chicken.
Oh, when she accidentally sets the kitchen on fire. I didn't mean it.
Me trying to get compliments from my parents. Me when I'm actually in the middle of getting them. Me opening my dad's phone to make a call. Brightness. How are you? Font size. Notifications. Apps running in the background. A dementia child made of valid points. Oh, draw 25. Parents. I'll draw 100 if I have to. Me making sandcastles with Grandpa. Everyone else in the crematorium. When I can't sleep and my family tells me to just close my eyes. Oh my goodness, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that? Mom and Dad, nothing in life is free. Me about to get free candy from that one white minivan. Parents, honey, it's nice to know that you're trying, but your sense of money's value is not accurate. My parents when gas is 5 cents cheaper. Family, why don't you ever tell us what you like? Also, then when I tell them what I like, wow, this is garbage. You actually like this? My sibling and I at any family function. When our year is 7 years on Earth. Americans, 18-year-old son. Me and my friends bought a six-pack and I got wasted in a parking lot and now I feel sick. Dad. No, you're not old enough to drink yet. You're grounded for a month. Europeans, 16-year-old son.
Last night I mixed wine, beer, vodka, and Jägermeister and had the time of my life.
Dad, that's my boy. Not bad, Thanos, man. You made me use 10% of my family. My parents when I get ran over by a car. Oh dear, gorgeous. My parents when I almost get ran over by a car. You freaking donkey! Chris, you Disney Plus.
Trolls World, play now.
Mais valor você tem na 99. Acesse o app 99 e traga o seu dinheiro.
Teacher. Okay, I received it. The teacher before you clicks on the link. Wait, I've seen that URL before. Teacher, Chris, can you come solve this problem? Me. Oh, we got a problem? Teacher, that's right. Me and the teacher. Teacher, went on holiday with Joe. Teacher, who's Joe? Student, my brother. The rest of the class. My disappointment is immeasurable and my days ruined. They're not even here. Paying attention. Student still gets the answer right. Teacher, no, I was gonna make an example out of you. Teacher unity is strength. Teacher when students help each other in the exam. Maybe it's not a house rule, but when I was 6, my mom told me that if I behaved well, she would let me skip school on Saturdays and Sundays. One day my teacher said, "See you Monday," and I knew. You're like Hitler, but even Hitler cared about Germany or something, man! If the bell doesn't dismiss us, then what is the point of the bell? Think, teacher, think! The teacher, watching the dumbest kid in class say that he wants to be a brain surgeon when he grows up. Yeah, bro, sure, I'm smarter than you, but I ended up here, so what do you think you're gonna go? Teacher has a mean to his PowerPoint presentation so the students can have a laugh. Random student, create.
Se você não está jogando Fighter Merge, então por que não? Em Fighter Merge, o jogo gratuito onde você pode criar os
From 2014. The teacher. Teacher, you should solve this equation in 3 steps. Student in the wheelchair. Oh, you can't do this to me. Teacher, after I wrote your mom to be, what's the biggest thing on the earth question on the test? Your miscalculation was calculated, but man, I'm bad at math. Teacher, use who in a sentence. Me, can I go home? Oh god, teacher. When a school allowed Mandalorian helmets as masks, a large number of students could come as Mandalorians, and if the teacher asks why, they could just respond, "This is the way. This is the way." Teacher, when I threw trash across the room. The teacher, when it goes in the trash can. Alright, impressive. Student, why are you so mad? The damages appear to be minor. I looked out the window, and now I get paid money for it. Drunk teacher sacked after taking pupils to a strip club during the school trip. The students to the replacement teacher. How dare you stand where he stood? Teacher, why are you late? Student, I got when the teacher realizes they've spent the last 11 minutes of class talking about something off topic because of the student's question. You sly dog, you had me monologuing. You mistake me for someone who gives a flying crap. When you and your homie find the only page of your high school teacher. Your teacher can't teach all the subjects. Why is one child expected to study all subjects? Teachers, listen here, you little crap. One of you! You make the substitute teacher have a mental breakdown. When the teacher says that attendance will not affect the final grade. Alright, time to leave. Teacher, I will teach this topic next year. Teacher, next year. I'm not going over this topic as you should have learned it last year. Students, what? Teacher, if you continue to misbehave, I'll have to send you home. Olá pessoal, principal, escritor, jornalista, pós-doutor, criativa e oh, the homeless kid. Oh my god, are you for real? I have a home! When you ask the teacher if you can go to the bathroom and they say, I don't know, can you? So you crap on the desk. Justice has been deserved. Teacher, who the hell put Mia Khalifa as their Kahoot name? Students, how do you know who that is? Teacher, good question. Even I don't know who that is, but I can only assume bad things. Student returning from suspension after stealing school property. Teacher, welcome back. Please take a seat. Student, very short voice of words. Why did I say short voice? Okay, poor choice. You know what I meant. Teacher, if you ask me a question 100 times, I'll give you the answer 100 times. Also, her when I ask her a question for the second time. Why won't you just listen? Students, talking. Substitute teacher, don't talk. Students, or what? Substitute teacher, I have a belt and I'm not afraid to hang myself. Teacher, what if you got a 25 on the test? Students, teacher, that was the highest score. The kid with the highest score. Hey, I'm smarter than you idiots. 3B, motivate your answer. Go answer, go! Teacher, student. Teacher, if you ever have a problem, come and see me in my office after class. Me goes into his office because I'm being bullied. The teacher, I don't care, lol, bye. Photoshopped Wally out. One kid asked to stay behind that brick so he could find the poor child. That's the type of crypt that Nazis would have used in World War II. Okay, Wally's gone, but what happened to Wall that was the main guy? Teachers in normal class. Students. Teacher, please, I'm just one mark away from passing the exam. Can't you just let it slide? Teachers, no. Teachers in online class. Teachers, guys, please, I just had to push this. Please just
Hello, fellow human. I am not happy with how my world turned out.
Teacher doesn't turn up, so you get in. Where you at? Society of teachers actually let you go as soon as the bell rings. Architects, engineers. The class listening to the teacher tell a story. learn, leave my class. Students, leave. Teacher. Middle school teachers after winning an argument against a 12-year-old. Yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! Teacher, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Class, silence. Teacher. Me too, kids. Middle school teacher left in tears after principal confiscates pizzas she bought for her students to reward for their hard work. Thomas has seen enough bullcrap. I bought that myself, dude. The teacher's wage. Teacher trying to explain a lesson. Students. Also students when they get punished. I didn't do it. Teacher dies. Students. If this your his teacher 4th grade at school you teaches where she can for $10,000, would you do it? English. The person that wrote that. And that proves why teachers are important. My teacher. If I don't find out who did it, everyone is missing recess. The smart kid. Rat. When the teacher catches you watching a student teacher and asks you to stay after class. Gentlemen, the time has come. Teacher, ask questions if you don't understand. That's why I'm here. Also, teachers. Teacher, your essay should be 5 to 10 pages long. Student, writes 5 pages. Teacher, I know you do that, but you're not supposed to. Teacher, don't use Wikipedia as a source of your project. Every student. Fact is fact. The teacher choosing a student to answer his question. The kid raising his hand to answer. Me, who is not prepared, still thinking I'm too anxious to say. Hey guys, I know school is starting for a lot of you, so make sure that you actually respect your teachers, okay? As long as you like and subscribe, I shall grant this choice to a good school. Good luck, guys! It's everyone from everywhere in the world, and they're all just out there running together. But it's what the city should be, it's what the... Connected but no internet? Gamer spends $1,000 on their entire setup. Also the gamer when he slightly messes up on the game he's playing. I guess you're frustrated your skills don't match up with how technical all your stuff is. When you are on your 10th wipe and there's still poo on the toilet paper. Oh, we are raging today. Only 3 homework questions. Let's go! 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E, 2A, 2B, 2D. Okay, come on. Add 1 of 4, 5 seconds. Thomas had never seen such bullcrap before. I ran out of milk, so I put water in, but the water is too warm, so I'm putting ice cubes in. What is going on? Is Pink Panther a lion? Say that again, but slower. I don't get it. He is the Pink Panther.
Se você não está jogando Fighter Merge, então por que não em Fighter Merge, o jogo gratuito onde você pode
Is that a kind of lion? No, it's a freaking panther. I just Googled they're not pink? And lions are? If that had a question, you may have a very unaccessible brain image. Very little case of something very bigly bad. When you raged at someone in an online game for a crappy game, and they replied, "Sorry, I just wanted to forget about my problems," and left. Well, frick. It just ruined someone's day. How do you feel? I've been waiting for this for about 2,000 miles. My kids decided to pick mile 58 to 57 to pinch and kick each other. I look down and see this. Wow, it's the number. White puzzle. The sun shines into your living room and you see all the dust floating around in the air. It looks cool, but like, is that one gonna land again and then I have to vacuum it then? Teachers, when they see a kid using Wikipedia instead of an outdated website from 1971. Me plants a cute little tree. My dog, give me the plant. Gamers, when they are about to rage, but they can't afford another controller. When the light turns green 0.00001 seconds ago, and someone beeps the horn behind you. I'm probably the guy behind you, bro. Wi-Fi connected. Me. Then freaking act like it! Raising your volume to hear the video, which has lower audio. Ad midway through the video. Okay, chill. I'm a sign at my brother's school. Interruptitis, signs and symptoms. A, blooding out. L, loud sounds. U, interrupting. R, out of your seats, talking to others. T, talking loud. Okay, we really gotta figure out this acronym better. So the landlord sent us a new one and ignored our request for it to be square. Had my new car for less than 24 hours and someone smashed the window. I'm sure they're a happy person. Enters password. Wrong. Enters password slowly, letter by letter. Wrong. Wait, what? As a trillion-dollar company, you'd think Apple would figure out a way to make better chords. How do you think they made $1 trillion? Ooh, good one. What the villain who killed your favorite character actually had a good reason and has a sad backstory. You know what? I get it, okay? I'm sorry. My kid was sent home from school with this? Why would... What? Huh? My family doesn't throw away the empty toilet paper rolls despite it being right next to the can. Maybe they want to keep it out for potential arts and crafts. I borrowed my gaming mouse because she lost hers. This is how she returned it. Are you joking? Beep, your hot bowl of cold food is ready. Your roommate leaves dishes like this for weeks. You guys both jog for ages and just didn't do the dishes first? Oh, okay. Ah, yes, the alphabet. E, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, O, T, R, U, S, U, T, A, E, I. What? The collection of Harry Potter films. Alright, what were we doing on number 4? I thought it was termites. Turns out it's just my small dog. When you pull the price sticker and this happens. Ooh, you can see there's like 20 times too. Alright, this is getting out of hand. Skip in 45 seconds. What are we doing? Is there one time movie?
When I was a young rascal, I beat this kid up and stole his Pokemon binder. I know, I was a found these in the attic yesterday. Any value in these? Bro, you being a past bully is gonna make you a billionaire. My $536 paycheck. Yeah, don't want money. NASA scientists running the Mars rover with 1,800,000 millisecond ping. Gamers when they have to run a game with a ping more than 5 milliseconds. Or at least my teammates. Nah, honestly, me too. I tried to open the ice cream. Oh, never getting it now. Poor people. Rich people. People who shake the entire table when using an eraser. Die. What the heck? Why'd you leave it right in the rain? People who don't fully cut down trees in Minecraft. I was waiting for a dentist appointment and I noticed the floor. Why is that one top not rotated 9 degrees? Tomato and its grandpa. How do you even melt a tomato? I just realized this was a pile of ketchup. Me listening to my 4 dead teammates call me trash after I couldn't clutch the 1v5. Hey, notice how there was a reason I was the only one left. This butter dish doesn't hold a full stick of butter. Dude, my old life used to be like that, I swear. The delivery of this pizza. Is the barbecue sauce just not sticking as much or what? Tomato massacre. Why were you doing that? Just getting the slices, what? When you turn to greet your neighbor, but they're greeting their other neighbor. I'll just go and find my other neighbor then. Wow, how did you get like that? Gamers, every time I rage quit, I do 1 push-up. Jesus Christ. People wearing hats for seated performances blocking the view. Come on, I just want to look between your shoulders. This is how my school park. The gaming industry, after inventing Reach to sell more keyboards and controller replacements. It's not from a child. I just opened a new pack of bologna, and this is what it looks like. I've never seen this before. Is it okay to eat? It's very slimy where the holes are. Dude, do not touch that with a 10-foot pole. When you're in an online argument and the other...
Chegou o novo homem ultra pausa. Os ultra habilidosos. Os ultra motivados. Os ultra aventureiros. Pra todos ficar numa outra sujeira, novo homem ultra pausa. 5 vezes tecnologia de remoção de manchas. É a limpeza do homem pó com o cuidado do homo vivo. Nunca existiu um homo assim. É novo, é ultra, é homo.
Other guy puts your instead of your, and thus I hold the advantage. This is how my sister eats pizza. She does all that and still avoids the crust? Oh boy. Me when I wake up. I'm gonna have a good day today. Me 10 minutes later. I've contained my rage for as long as possible. When you buy a game for full price and it goes on sale the next day. Wish they would announce things like this. I've got 99 problems, and 86 of them are completely made-up scenarios in my head that I'm stressing about for absolutely no logical reason. Oh, that's the killer of any progress, I'm telling you. 7-year-old me tries to write with a pen instead of a pencil. My teacher, your device isn't compatible with this version. Oh wait, what? These were our seats. Well, not anymore. Is it enough mildly infuriating? That's not mildly infuriating. I'm gonna cut off their legs. The international hand symbol for what the frick is this guy doing? What my girlfriend thinks she looks like when she's mad.
what she actually looks like. If they could understand this, then they would understand why it's hard for us to take them seriously sometimes. I might look calm, but in my head I have punched you in the face 3 times. People be having me weak with instructions. Leave it at the door. Please be swift with this mission. My wife is hungry, and I fear that my life may actually lie in your hands. Should I hit her, and I made the horrible mistake of not reading her mind that she was hungry 30 minutes ago, I fear I may not have much time left. Please hurry. I don't know how much longer I can hold her off. The delivery guy. I got you, pal. Oh, come on! Now I suddenly understand why gyms are so aggressive about re-racking your weights.
Death is your body rage quitting existence.
Okay. Why does this happen? Oh, because eraser companies are evil. I found out one of my socks is missing one color, and it's stretched just enough to be fine above. Jeez. Ad. Get rich in 4 easy steps. People in wheelchairs. Are you kidding me? When your sister screams, there's a monster under the bed. But it's a bunk bed. Question everything. Why? Me uses more effective methods to solve the math problem. The math teacher. This roll of toilet paper with no core. Oh well. When you graduate college and realize you now have to work for 60 plus years just to end up dying alone. It was so much easier to make friends in college too. Trust me, I know, I'm making friends right now in college. When the teacher rounds your 69.69% to a 70%. That's not very nice. Or you're passing now, don't complain. Anyway guys, subscribe to the channel for more memes. See you in the next one.
Agora, olha só essa promoção imperdível.
Six-year-old me when I don't want to leave the birthday party and mom drags me to the car. Gentlemen, this is democracy manifest. Have a look at it. The headlock here. How dare get your hands off me? My mom buys me a game console. Me actually plays it. My mom. 6-year-old man who was sick yesterday. My teacher.
My son was sick yesterday, Mom.
What's she so mad about? Totally real. Well, you're faking being sick to your parents, but you gotta make it look like you still want to go to school. Oh, trust me, this is tearing my heart apart, not knowing. Mom,
Be good at the party.
me. Yes, Mom, they're all quiet guys. The quiet guys at the party. Your son is no more. He died of disease. My mom explaining how it was all because of the problem. You know, she might not be wrong. My mom, when she starts losing any argument, I own you. Mom, I need to talk to you. Me knowing I ate the whole fridge. I got a problem, don't I? When mom calls you by your full name. Redward! Oh, crap. My mom with a loud freaking voice. Me with facts and logic. It's gonna be a tough battle, but you can do it with your skill. Me, what are we having for dinner? Mom, on Steam. No. Mom, when she sees a $200 skirt she'll wear once. Yes. Them, why are you not wearing a cap? Me. Mom gave me a haircut. Them, your mom's so cool though. Show us. Me. No, it was not good. My mom when I watch TV for 10 hours. My mom and I play computer games for 5 minutes. What, does she think the TV is like educational? Snipers with years of training. My mom with a sandal. Look what they need to make a fraction of our power. Look, can she throw that crap? Dang, I underestimated moms. Me. Can I have a girlfriend? Mom. No, you already have a girlfriend at home. Girlfriend at home. The ketchup bottle coming back from the 4th dimension when my mom opens the fridge. Guests are over. Mom opens the door to my room. And this is my son. Me. Hello. My mom eating my sibling's butt. Me. Laughs a little too loud. My mom. Oh, you like them getting hurt? I bet you'll love you getting hurt. When your mom says she loves you and your brother equally, but you know she gave you an extra chromosome. Privilege is sweet. When your mom meets a friend of hers and you're just standing there like... When mom says if I'm good at the store, she'll buy me a toy. Being a first-generation American, being the first person in my family to go to college. My mom worked hard and struggled to give me a good upbringing and happy to see me go. Dang near never expected. Child has mental health issues. Mom. Child plays video games. Mom. Oh, now you're paying attention, huh? Parents clapping during my birthday. Parents clapping at night in their room as soon as I find the anti-order. Oh, it's like they can read my mind. My mom at my funeral. I'm selling these Pokemon cards. It seems like the dragon one is worth some money. Me. Hey, that is not for you. Me. Just have to go on and die. My mom all of a sudden. 12-year-old me listening to Not Afraid before telling my parents that I flooded the toilet with toilet paper. Yeah, it's gonna go well.
Sentiu o aroma e sabor de um café fresquinho, melita, e descobrir as pequenas surpresas da vida. Café fresquinho para sentir mais a vida.
Me. The gravitational pull caused by your mom's weight. Okay, chill. My mom. You are worthless. You'll never amount to anything. Even knows I'm worth something because I swallowed a $20 bill yesterday. Your stomach acid made that not worth much, so, opening my phone. Opening mom's phone? Good thing you have the goggles. 24-year-old me. My mom told the dentist that I cannot come for my appointment because I'm sick. How my mom feels after yelling my name and then staying as silent as possible when I respond. When you sneak something into the grocery cart and your mom doesn't notice. Mom threatens to throw my phone out the window. Me who has airplane mode on. It's just gonna fly. Right? That's how it works. 5-year-old me falling asleep on the couch and waking up in my bed. That's not possible. My mom. Darling, you have the right to hear what's possible. Oh, so mom's got teleportation powers, got it. Joe. Here's Mama. Oh, that's the rest of his body. Terrifying. When your mom's visits you for lunch in middle/high school. Who the frick are you? Identify yourself. When your mom visits you for lunch in college. Delicious. Finally, some free frickin' food. The starving kids in Africa when I eat all my dinner. My mom with other kids. Oh dear, gorgeous. My mom with me and my siblings. You frickin' donkey. Me stands next to a human of the opposite gender. My mom. Yeah, what's the deal? Nobody is born. Except, of course, mothers that close the door when they leave your room. Dang, she respects privacy. Good mom. Candy Crush trying desperately to make new levels. My mom on level 9,682. I don't know if I can go fast enough. Mom, studying hard, I imagine. Mr. Krabs working for 10 hours. Oh, I love that little sound. One mom's after saying arigato to the waiter in an Italian restaurant. Spaghetti. The things my dad sends my mom. Why did you send this? I thought you liked me. Me accidentally spills over a bit of my drink. My mom, who has been waiting for an excuse to be mad at me. They're really upgrading these police pullovers. Seeing a ruler in your son's bathroom. Seeing markings at 9 inches. Whoa, okay. When I'm trying to groove to some music, but my mom says I shouldn't be dancing at Dad's funeral. You just killed my vibe. That's wickety whack, yo. Me and my homie asking if we can have a sleepover. What my mom sees at 3 a.m. when she sees me taking my DS back from her. I was never here. Kids in public when their mom says no. When you ask your dad for movie theater money, but your mom says no. Does this chattering animal speak for you? Bread that's past the expiring date. Me. Cast it into the fire. Destroy it. My mom. Mom to guests. You can take the rest of the pie with you. No one's gonna eat it. And who's been waiting for them to leave just for it. Lies down for 2 seconds. Mom. I see no one working around the house. Other than me. Mom, if you get 1,000 retweets, will you quit smoking? What? 1,000 retweets on Twitter? With that wacko tobacco? I don't smoke, and why are you using so many smileys? It's annoying. Are you old? When mom says this is the final warning. Last one. Wait, no, I guess when someone buys one of them. When 9-year-old me searches my mom's name on Google, but the site asks me to verify if I'm 18 or older. What are you doing, Mom? Me as a kid listening to my mom tell random visitors embarrassing stories about me for their entertainment. Look, I'd be cool with this now, but back then, you hate me. 8-year-old me when my mom said she put a little wine in the pasta. A little? Yeah, okay. Mexican kid swears. His mom with a sandal. But I'll freaking slap the meat crap out of you.
So?
Yeah, that kind of rocks when I censor it. My mom. Wanting people on the internet to find this funny. Wanting to be a meme. This format. When your mom calls you by your brother's name. The day I lost my identity. Feels bad, man. What am I talking about? I'm the one who always says my siblings are getting wrong. And my mom looks at me after she said she should die and nobody cared about her. I forgot to wash the dishes. Why do they do this, bro? Pass by KFC. Mom, do you want to buy food? Hey, we have chicken at home. Mom, you want to see what you did there? Mom, give me a reason why I should eat your butt. Me. Ohana means family. Me. Mom, please wake me up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Mom, it's 6. Wake up, it's 8. Meg, you're the enemy of the people. Me explaining why I need a new PC with next-gen Intel Core i9 processor with NVIDIA RTX 280 Ti and 2 TB storage for my online classes. My mom, I don't even know what any of those words were. I hope I didn't say them wrong. Me wondering where my sandwich went. My mom telling me she'll make me another one. My dad. When your mom makes us stop at the mall to look at purses. 1 hour here is 7 hours on Earth. Talking to your mom on the phone would be like, okay. Look, it's not that I don't care, I'm just trying to be affirmative so I can end this call. Just like this video is ended. Anyway guys, subscribe to the channel and you can see more awesome stuff about, moms. Mom memes. Anyway, bye.
Móveis e colchões com até 40% off. Tem na Black Friday no Mercado Livre.
É bom demais!
Plankton is many things. A supervillain, a failed restaurateur, a creature with a computer fetish. But above all else, he is a criminal, which is why we're looking at his crimes today. In Plankton, our criminal hero makes his debut appearance by trying to outsmart SpongeBob, the one guy in Bikini Bottom who lacks the brain to manipulate rookie error. The episode kicks off at the Krusty Krab with Squidward sending SpongeBob an order for a Krabby Patty. As per usual, SpongeBob is doing tricks and making it look like the patty pops out of Squidward's nose. The usual dumbass SpongeBob antics that will piss off the health inspector. But then something weird happens. The patty starts sliding across the floor by itself, which is definitely a reason to shut the place down. But it turns out it's just Plankton trying to steal the burger again because his dumbass doesn't have anything better to do. Mr. Krabs catches him right before he can escape, flinging him back to the chum bucket and giving SpongeBob the usual warning about Plankton's never-ending schemes to swipe the secret formula. You know, like, don't let him get near it, tiny little asshole. Later, when the Krusty Krab closes for the day, SpongeBob heads home, but Plankton pops up and tries a whole new angle, claiming that because they're both invertebrates, they should be pals, which is a weird way to approach anybody. Major stranger danger vibes. He even invites SpongeBob to his birthday party and hands him a shiny golden spatula as a gift. But SpongeBob, while a giant moron, is not a total moron. He knows this is a trap. So SpongeBob's all like, cool, what do you want, a booster seat? Which cracks Plankton up, but then Plankton drops the real plan. He wants a Krabby Patty as his birthday present. A big, juicy pumpkin meat for his big day. But SpongeBob doesn't play with it. He knows Plankton. It's not happening. But of course, Plankton doesn't get his food. And very illegal. I mean, it's basically brainwashing or assault of the brain. Bob just walks off, leaving Plankton as frustrated as ever. What the hell did he think was going to happen when he forced his way into the guy's mind? Like, bro, come on now. Order takeout like the rest of us. Don't be a little rude about it. But being a little rude is what Plankton is best at. Case in point, Goo Gas. An episode where Plankton decides
Olha o cara aí!
Which is basically what Plankton does in SpongeBob's Last Stand, deciding to simultaneously attempt an animal genocide, corporate sabotage, and, worst of all, the building of a highway without the proper paperwork. I mean, come on, lock him up. So, Plankton's that of the gang.
Oh!
The episode opens with Mr. Krabs thinking something fishy is going on. And I don't know why he would be surprised by that, since he is at the bottom of the ocean, and the only thing there is fish. But anyways, the cake rolls into the Krusty Krab and bumps into him. The cake has some balloons attached. Writing on it says, "Happy birthday, Mr.
Oi.
Krabs." He gets very excited for it.
At this point, Patrick Star isn't just a lovable idiot. He's a walking crime spree in a pair of purple shorts, and somehow he keeps getting away with it. And these 10 episodes all prove that Patrick isn't just a simpleton, he's a menace to society. Hey, this 10th episode is pretty mild compared to the sus stuff that goes on at the end of this video. In yours, mine, and mine, the episode starts with SpongeBob and Patrick doing what they do best, indulging in the kind of toy that might make a kid's eyes light up but leaves most adults scratching their heads. But anywho, this is Bikini Bottom, where even the mundane becomes Delulu. So Patrick is at the Krusty Krab and orders a kid's meal. Never mind the fact that he has the cent to pay for it. So you know what? SpongeBob steps in and pays for the meal, and Patrick agrees to share it. But Patrick ends up gobbling up the whole thing himself.
SpongeBob has created a lot of memes, but today we're gonna watch along together the episode that created this meme. At the Krusty Krab one day, business is slow. As a result, Squidward decides to rest. Before he even gets a chance to do so, a lot of customers come in and start surrounding him. Squidward freaks out when he realizes that SpongeBob is not cooking. He then finds SpongeBob in a barrel, encouraging him to get back to work. SpongeBob starts making food and serves everybody while Squidward finds a book in the barrel. Then SpongeBob snatches it away from him and puts it between two frying baskets. A few minutes later, SpongeBob takes a break, and Squidward finds a book in the barrel again. Now that he found out the book was a diary,
SpongeBob is one of the greatest cartoon characters of all time. It follows the adventures and misadventures of a talking square yellow sea sponge who works at a fast food restaurant, attends a boating school, and lives in a submerged pineapple with his pet snail Gary in the city of Bikini Bottom on the floor of the Pacific Ocean. His favorite pastimes include jellyfishing, which involves catching jellyfish and blowing soap bubbles into elaborate shapes. During his time off, SpongeBob is known for attracting trouble with his starfish best friend Patrick, arrogant octopus Squidward tentacles. SpongeBob's neighbor dislikes SpongeBob because of his childlike behavior. The show consists of 14 seasons with a total of 299 episodes and a few movies. Here, we're not only going to sum it up in chronological order, but we're also going to go through the background and best events of the most recurring characters, briefly from beginning to end. And without further delay, bring some snacks and let's get into it. SpongeBob is born in 1986 to Harold and Margaret SquarePants. When he was in the womb, he tasted Krabby Patty for the first time, and that's when his love for it started. He was even dreaming of flipping it even before popping out. SpongeBob meets Patrick at camp while he's crying. He cheers him up, and the two go jellyfishing and decide to become best friends. This doesn't make sense continuity-wise because SpongeBob is set to meet Patrick when they're babies, and the others when he's an adult. But let's turn it one time because it doesn't matter. The two share a lot of traits and become friends regardless. During SpongeBob's childhood,
Com os pacotes da Decolar você tem o melhor preço garantido, combinando voos, hospedagem e mais, economizando 30% e resolve toda a sua viagem em um só lugar.
Mercury. You can see that it's the closest planet in the solar system to the sun. Whoa, there's a bunch of lava on here. The mobs on this planet and most of the other planets and places in this video wear oxygen here. Yeah, this is Mercury. I think that's Venus. I thought we were gonna land on the lava. Oh, it's starting to rain. This is Venus, and I think that's the sun over there. It's very blurred out. It looks kind of purple. Is this Venus hard rock? This is soft rock. There's lava here. No, I did want to find out what that green stuff was. Pumice. This looks so crazy. There is something about Venus in this mod that isn't true. Acid rain on Venus evaporates before the acid rain reaches the surface. So this is Mars. It kind of looks like there's been like a water, like river here. There's like these hills are like mountain looking. There's ice. The sun. There's both of Mars's moons. Ceres type planet? Let's go. I'm so confused. Wait. What? Wait. Do you guys see this? Like in the sky? Like over there? Do you guys see that? What is this? This is the planet or something like that. I don't think this is a planet. Oh, there's Jupiter. Okay, so an asteroid just landed down, I think. What is this? Oh, like meteor. Wow. There's Jupiter. Am I sideways? I think that's Mars. I think I'm just in the middle of their orbits. This is the disk of the Milky Way. Isn't that? That's very cool. Time set day, real quick. Whoa. Oh. Okay. This is actually really cool. What does time set night look like? This is the sun. Wow. This is. I mean, like, this is one of the craziest views, scenery views. This is like, wow. Can we just check this out? Series surface rock, right? Just check this out. What is under here? Some space between stone, cave systems. Jupiter kind of looks like distorted from here or something like that. Like, it didn't look like how it did on the moons of Jupiter. I don't know though. And now, going past the asteroid belt, I go to Jupiter's moon, Io. Jupiter is massive. Look at that. You can even see the other moons around it. You see the sun. Wow, it's shining. Or bigger than it was. Oh, dude, there's lava here. What is this? I'm just kidding. Surface rock? Io surface rock. Yeah, makes sense.
What if all our stories were connected in one single and shared adventure, where advancements serve everyone, where research and innovation transcend the walls of the institution, a university making an impact, where the power of knowledge allows us to.
Scientists discovered something Atlantis-like near Australia. There used to be an entire continent that's now underwater. Here's what happened to it. Around 70,000 years ago, during the last ice age,
Você tá cansado de ficar vendo toda hora quando você tá navegando na internet? Se você tem Android, você tá com sorte porque tem solução. É só você baixar o navegador Opera, que tem outro 2 minutos e outros vários recursos super úteis, como a área que é uma inteligência artificial gratuita e ilimitada. Ela pode ajudar com pesquisas, estudo ou até te montar um roteiro de viagem. O Opera tem um modo de economia de dados, então você faz tudo isso sem gastar muito. Internet do seu pacote. Tá esperando o quê? Baixa logo o Opera e torna ele seu navegador padrão.
Good, SpongeBob. I can't seem to get happy. Maybe this will help.
Nothing would never protect you. It's downright puny.
Trust me, it's fine.
See, it is too small.
Not if I crouch down. I mean, you didn't even give me a chance to crouch down. See? Down here, I am perfectly
Exposed.
Would you two please stop throwing snowballs?
Dia dos Namorados.
Happy Valentine's Day, SpongeBob. I'm nuts for you.
Ai,
Well, I'm bubbles for you, Sandy. I better call the doctor, 'cause I've got spring fever. April Fool!
What did you do to my drink? You what?
You asked for a couple of ice cubes in your drink, and I only put in one. Good morning, little flowers.
Good morning, Squidward. Isn't it a lovely day? Did you say hello to the flowers yet?
Good morning, flowers.
And today's the first day of summer. Happy birthday of summer, Squidward. Care to join me for solstice caroling?
é. O que você acha?
I'm not much of a summer person, SpongeBob. Well, the inside is all done and ready for action.
I'm not a castle.
This is a castle.
Wow, that's impressive.
Duh. Here, let me help you do some remodeling. What are you smiling about? Oh, just this. Well, these are so predictable.
Having this way to cool off.
You mean payoff? Hurry, SpongeBob. Fill the pool. Fill the pool.
I said.
Have your money ready, folks. The line starts here.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready, ready. Well, pal, I won't be needing you anymore. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Ready, SpongeBob?
Okay, Patrick, kill the lights.
SpongeBob, that sure is a lot of food you got there.
It's a gift from the Magic Conch.
Everything sure looks delicious. Oh, smoked sausage is my favorite.
Santa's coming tonight. Santa's coming tonight. Santa's coming tonight. Come on, everybody. Let's sing till Santa gets here. Santa.
or somewhere on this sphere. Or, well, actually somewhere on this ball-like spheroid. Earth technically isn't a sphere because its spin flattens it out. But that's a topic for another video. This is the moon. The common misconception is that the moon orbits the sun. This is actually entirely false. The moon isn't anywhere near this close to Earth. If it were, a full moon would look something like this. Instead, the moon is actually over 363,000 kilometers away at the closest point in its orbit. But because it has elliptical orbit, its orbit can actually extend beyond 405,000 kilometers away. This is certainly far, but it's still really easy to lose reference here. So to put this gigantic distance into perspective a little more, you could fit every other planet in the solar system in between the Earth and the Moon, including gigantic Jupiter. But what's more, you could also fit all of the 5 dwarf planets in the solar system in there too. And what's even more, there's still over 8,000 kilometers left. And what's even more is that you could fit the sun. Wait a minute. Actually, the sun just by itself can't fit between the Earth and the Moon because the sun is over 1.3 million kilometers in diameter. But don't worry, this gigantic star will very, very quickly become complete weight thrown to the video. Another misconception, this is not the solar system. This is the solar system. Okay, that's a bit ridiculous, but it's true. The reason the solar system is generally shown like this is because you can't really see anything if you illustrate the solar system like it actually is, because the distances are just so far. I mean, let's take the distance from the sun to the Earth, for example. If you could travel at the speed of light, you could travel from the sun to Earth in just about 8 minutes and 19 seconds. Now, for comparison, light can travel around the Earth in less than 1/7 of a second. Well, except it doesn't generally travel in a circle. But ignoring that, it can travel around the Earth 7.5 times in 1 second, which means that light could travel around the Earth over 3,700 times the amount of time it takes light to travel from the sun to Earth. Now, that's great, but it's still nearly impossible to understand since it's still all numbers, which most humans have a difficult time fully comprehending. So, let's use a different scale. Instead of 1 to 1, let's use a scale of 1 to 25 billion. At this scale, the Earth would be about the size of a grain of sand. Now, find a grain of sand and stick it on the tip of your finger. Then stick your arms out as straight as you can. Now, find someone else. Actually, you might want to do that first. Have them stand beside you with their arms straight out as well. Then find another person and have them do the same. Then find another person and have them do the same, but have them also balance a tomato on their head. And that is the Earth compared to the Sun. Just 25 billion times smaller and maybe completely messed up depending on the size of your tomato and the arm span of each person. Now, Jupiter is the largest planet created in the solar system, but at this scale, it would only be about the size of a pea. Oh, and its distance from the Sun, well, this one's a bit harder to actually visualize in person because even 25 billion times smaller is still a pretty large distance. Take your tomato and throw it as far as you possibly can. And that is Jupiter compared to the Sun. Although perhaps a better way to visualize this than looking at tomatoes would be to set your tomato on the ground and take the pea up onto the roof of a 10-story building. And that is Jupiter compared to the Sun. Oh, and Jupiter's orbit velocity at this scale would be less than 2 millimeters per hour, or less than 2 inches per day. What's a little shocking is that pea-sized Saturn, even though it's just one planet over, is nearly double the distance from the Sun, or about the height of an 18-story building. And at this scale, the thickness of Saturn's rings would be about the height of just 2 atoms, although the thickest portions of the rings could be nearly 200 atoms thick, which might sound big, but that's less than half the height of a coronavirus. Oh, and for reference, a person at this scale would be about 70 picometers tall. That's about the height of a single helium atom, which is the smallest atom we know of. If you stacked a bunch of these tiny people on top of each other, it would take over 7 million to stretch across a single grain of sand. It is rather shocking that at a scale so small, Neptune, the farthest major planet from the Sun, would be over 179 meters from the tomato. That's nearly the height of the Space Needle. But this is not the edge of the solar system. Eris is the farthest dwarf planet from the Sun. At a 1 to 25 billion scale, Eris would be over 400 meters away from the tomato-sized sun, just a little less than the height of the Empire State Building. But this is still not the edge of the solar system. Eris, Pluto, and many other trans-Neptunian objects fly in the Kuiper Belt. This belt is estimated to extend nearly 1,000 times farther from the sun than Earth's orbit. 25 billion times smaller, this massive distance would be about 6 kilometers away. That's farther than 7 Burj Khalifas stacked on top of each other. But this is still not the edge of the solar system. It is estimated that there are objects orbiting our sun over 100,000 times farther from the sun than Earth's orbit. At our scale of 1 to 25 billion, that places the edge of the solar system 600 kilometers away from our tomato. That's the distance from Berlin to Amsterdam. Remember, Earth is the size of a single grain of sand. Oh, and the size of the observable universe at this scale would be the distance all the way around the real world Earth over 878 million times, or about the real world distance from Earth to the second closest star, Proxima Centauri, or the real world distance from the Earth to the Sun and back over 100,000 times. It's just impossible to comprehend such a massive number, and yet Earth is still just a single grain of sand.
Solar eclipses don't just happen. We think of the moon as orbiting the Earth, following a spiraling trajectory as the Earth itself orbits the sun. But this is wrong. Not only is the moon's orbit not a spiral, there's an argument that the moon actually orbits the sun. Sure, from the Earth's perspective, it appears to orbit the Earth, but from the sun's perspective, or from an observer far above the solar system, the moon orbits the Earth so slowly and the Earth and moon are so far from the sun that the moon's trajectory never actually makes any sort of a loop. And in fact, it never even curves outwards towards the Earth at all, but always inwards towards the sun. The moon's trajectory is more like a 12-sided polygon with curved corners than it is a spiral or even a wiggly line. Though the moon's trajectory is so close to being a circle, it's kind of hard to see. Here's a simpler example of an orbit where a planet's moon's trajectory only ever curves towards its sun. It looks like this hypothetical moon is actually orbiting the sun and just getting nudged in and out a little bit by the planet as it orbits. This type of curve, where a circle rotates while attached to another rotating circle, is called an epitrochoid, though they're usually generated by rolling the circle around another circle, but the curves are the same. It's a fun little bit of geometry. Depending on how fast the two circles rotate relative to each other and how big they are relative to each other, you get everything from spirals to wiggles to polygons with rounded corners. The faster a moon orbits relative to its planet, or the larger the moon's orbit.
Sometimes math and physics conspire in ways that just feel too good to be true. Let's play a strange sort of mathematical croquet. We're going to have two sliding blocks and a wall. The first block starts by coming in at some velocity from the right, while the second one starts out stationary. Being overly idealistic physicists, let's assume that there's no friction and all of the collisions are perfectly elastic, which means no energy is lost. The astute among you might complain that such collisions would make no sound, but your goal here is going to be to count how many collisions take place. So, in slight conflict with that assumption, I want to leave a little clack sound to better draw your attention to that count. The simplest case is when both blocks have the same mass. The first block hits the second, transferring all of its momentum. Then the second one bounces off the wall, and then transfers all of its momentum back to the first, which then sails off towards infinity. 3 total clacks. What about if the first block was 100 times the mass of the second one? I promise I will explain to you all the relevant physics in due course. It's not entirely obvious how you would predict the dynamics here, but in the spirit of getting to the punchline, let's watch what happens. The second one will keep bouncing back and forth between the wall and the first block 100 times its mass, like a satisfying game of breakout, slowly and discreetly redirecting that first block's momentum to point in the opposite direction. In total, there will be 31 collisions before each block is sliding off towards infinity, never to be touched again. What if the first block was 10,000 times the mass of the second one? In that case, there would be quite a few more flags, all happening very rapidly at one point. Adding up in all to 313 total collisions. Actually, hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, 314 flags. If the first block was 1 million times the mass of the other, then again, with all of our crazy idealistic conditions, almost all of the clacks happen in one big burst, this time resulting in a total of 3,141 collisions. Perhaps you see the pattern, though it's forgivable if you don't, since it defies all expectation. When the mass of that first block is some power of 100 times the mass of the second, the total number of collisions have the same digits as pi. This absolutely blew my mind when it was first shared with me. Credit to the viewer Henry Cavill for introducing me to this fact, which was originally discovered by the mathematician Gregory Galperin in 1995 and published in 2003. Part of what I love about this is that if ever
Eventually, though, a few people began to apply math and science to this question. I read over these answers, and I think that there are a few things that can still be expanded upon, all while diving into how we talk about large numbers, unanswered physics thought experiments, and obliterating our solar system through piles of atoms. So, who would win, 1 trillion lines or the sun? Let's find out. First, we need to assess our competitors. In the right corner, we have the sun. The sun is a miasma of incandescent plasma. It's not on fire. The sheer amount of heat and energy from the sun can strip electrons to the nuclei of atoms, creating super fast-moving, high-energy plasma particles. These then can collide with each other to create heavier elements and release even more energy, creating a massive self-sustaining fusion bomb that constantly spews out high-energy electromagnetic radiation like visible light, UV, X-rays, and gamma rays. And then there are the lions. They eat antelopes and stuff. Hey, I never said this would be a fair fight, but the lions have a numerical advantage, right? Ian Stedman from the New Statesman calculated 1 trillion lions with 1.875 times 10 to the 14th kilograms, be 290 cubic kilometers in volume and have a diameter of 8 kilometers. That means that this lion sphere is about twice as wide as Central Park and nowhere near as pretty. The sun, on the other hand, is 51 kilometers across and... Wait, hold on. Ha, seems I'm using a non-credible source. Hold on. Okay, much better. The sun is about 1.4 million kilometers across and has a mass of about 2 times 10 to the 30th kilograms, which is 10 quadrillion times as mass as this lion ball. At this point, it seems obvious who's going to win. The ball of lions being plunged into space won't have any sort of momentum relative to the sun, so it'll slowly begin to fall towards it. Since it won't be hindered by any air resistance, by the time the ball reaches the corona, the outermost layer of the sun, it'll be traveling at over 400 kilometers per second. Then the ball will plummet through a thick, very hot soup of radiation and particles. Small bits of lion will slough up in a process called sputtering. It smashes through thicker and thicker atmosphere through the corona and the chromosphere until it's about the photosphere. There's not too much data about chucking things into the sun, but as the particle density increases, the sphere of lions should slowly break up and become balls of plasma that integrate with the sun like nothing ever happened. If you want to destroy the sun, where do you need more lions? First, we should bet. Remember that whole 1 trillion? Well, it turns out that a trillion means different things to different people. In English-speaking countries, we count our magnitudes by thousands, 1,000 thousandths, a million, 1,000 millionths, a billion, etc. This is called the short scale. In French and Spanish-speaking countries, however, they count by millions. A
lines to become a black hole, we would need to compress them down to their Schwarzschild radius. The Schwarzschild radius is a property of any human mass, basically giving a lower limit for how small something can be crushed before it's so dense that light will be unable to escape from it. For our ball of light, the radius is 0.00279 angstroms. Take a deep breath. An oxygen molecule that we've just inhaled is 43,000 times longer than a line black hole is wide. I have neither the knowledge, the credentials, nor the computational power to work out whether or not this line micro black hole would even be detectable, let alone be able to engulf the sun.
Who is this Mr. Plankton?
Just how much debt is Sheldon Plankton in? As the owner of a failing business, Plankton seems to have no restraint when it comes to paying for elaborate schemes, disguises, and countless other expenses. So we hired a certified financial advisor to calculate his exact debt and lend her expertise to help him out of it.
I assure you Mr. Plankton will be in good hands with me. I've seen hundreds of cases of extreme debt, and there's not one I haven't been able to help with yet.
First, we had to determine Plankton's income and then subtract his various expenses to see just how far in the red he is. Question 1. How much does the chum bucket net each year?
Well, the first step is to determine the average price each customer pays, and then we can estimate the amount of customers Mr. Plankton has annually.
In the Season 4 episode, New Leaf, Plankton reveals that up until this point, he has only ever had one customer, this dead rat.
A dead rat? Okay.
In the episode, Plankton's Regular, Plankton did have a brief stint of success when regular customer Nat Peterson frequented the chum bucket, only to find that his computer wife was actually paying Nat to eat at the chum bucket. Seeing as Peterson eventually paid the entire sum back, it can be deduced that they broke even. While the chum bucket has had other bouts of popularity, they seem to always end with a catastrophe, resulting in repair bills or even possible lawsuits, leading us to infer that the chum bucket's annual profits are fundamentally non-existent.
Okay, so income of zero? Okay. I have a few questions. You keep mentioning episodes. Is that how you measure your fiscal year?
Question 2. What is the chum bucket's cost of operations? With a few short-lived exceptions, Plankton doesn't have any employees on the payroll and keeps the chum bucket open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Saturday, while remaining closed on Sundays.
Okay, great. Well, since he's not generating any revenue, it is very wise for Mr. Plankton to implement this hiring freeze. And also, being closed on Sunday doesn't hurt either. Now, what are his utility costs like? In general, a small restaurant would pay about $2.90 per square foot for electricity and about 85 cents per square foot for natural gas. So I would just need to know the square footage of the chum bucket.
We have to calculate the cost of Plankton's various schemes and inventions. We separated Plankton's various inventions into 3 tiers. In the C tier, we have any small technological gadgets and weapons, like the propeller pen, stench vision goggles, and deathway. These likely cost close to the price of an average high-end smartphone. We estimate he makes about 5 items in this tier per year. In the B tier, we have inventions like the analyzer, the ghost extracting machine, and the switch lives just to know what it's like omographier. We've determined that each of these costs Plankton around the price of a high-end gaming computer, and he only makes about 3 of these a year. Finally, we have the A tier. These are the highly functioning, fully operational robots that he frequently builds. Robots like Robot Crabs, Robot SpongeBob, and Robot Game Show Host. Each of these cost roughly around the price of an average luxury car. We've deduced that Plankton makes about 8 of these per year, meaning every year, Plankton spends roughly breaks.
No one's taken a break at the Krusty Krab since the chump famine of 59.
Squidward has admitted that Mr. Krabs pays minimum wage.
May I resume my minimum wage duties?
So what does the Krusty Krab make in a year? Well, we need to look at how many customers the Krusty Krab has. There are 538 residents of Bikini Bottom total. Since the Krusty Krab is the most popular restaurant in Bikini Bottom, it's safe to say the residents likely visit twice a week on average. That would equate to 1,076 customers a week, making about 180 customers per day. Now, let us observe the Krusty Krab menu, otherwise known as the Galley Grub. A Krabby meal is $3.50. Our trusty accredited financial advisor says we should use that as our average dollars spent per customer. Now, let's have him crunch the numbers for us.
$630 a day in Krusty Krab revenue. I mean, that means that Krusty Krabs makes $3,780 a week. So.
Se você não está jogando Fighter Merge, então por que não? Em Fighter Merge, o jogo gratuito onde você pode criar